I now have Bill Lambert with me. Bill, what brings you out on such a spectacular day to such a great festival?
Well, partly is this interview, but I have a booth out at the Arts and Wines Festival here, and people walking by and just saying hello and seeing some old friends in the neighborhood.
Oh, fantastic. And are you having a great day?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Beautiful day out here.
Yeah. What have been some highlights for you so far?
Oh, I don't know. Just sort of seeing people
Yep.
that I know
Yep.
around. I'm surprised how many people out of town are here. People from Petaluma, San Jose, San Mateo. It's really attracts a lot of a broad audience in this neighborhood.
Fantastic. Now let's talk a little bit about what's going on in your life at the moment. I believe you're fairly busy.
Yeah, I'm one of the candidates running for the school board. That's of the Mountain View Whisman School District, the K through 8 schools in Mountain View.
Okay. And I imagine it's challenging. What are some of your goals?
Well, the whole thing is quite an experience. I tell a lot of people that you really haven't lived till you've run for public office. It's a very strange experience. Getting out to meet people wanting to meet you, having to be at events like this, and it's really picking up right now in the early September.
Okay, so what differentiates you from some of the other candidates that are going for the board?
Well, one of the most important things I think is that I live in the Mauna Loma neighborhood, which is between Rengsdorf and San Antonio Road in Mountain View. And that's part of the community of Mountain View that's really, I think, underrepresented in any elected office, whether it's a school board or the city council positions. And we really need people in our area to step up and I think represent that part of the city. There's so much growth going on, there's traffic, there's high density, and also the schools have a lot of challenges there. We have really the predominant population of ESL students in that part of the community.
Okay. So I understand that math and science are quite important to you. Do you want to explain why?
Well, it's a long story. I'm a patent attorney now, and I've been a patent attorney for about 10 years, but I started out for 20 years as a math and scientist. So it's part of who I am, is really being a scientist. I believe the time when I was in second grade, when I really got attracted to science and said, boy, this is what I want to do the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And as following up on that, I've taught for about the last 5 years advanced math and science programs in the 4th and 5th graders at Mauna Loma, and also doing science enrichment programs. And that's been a really, really rewarding experience.
Okay. And talk a little bit more about some changes that you'd like to see.
Well, I think that, first of all, I think that President School Board, the superintendent have done remarkable things with the school district. Both elementary, we have schools, we have excellent high schools in the area, and even the community college. And what I'd like to see, even though we've done great so far, I'd like to bring it up to another step. And I'd like to see really Mountain View K through 8 education be a world-class educational system that people from all over the world really come and say, like they do for our industries, come and say what a great place this is and what accomplishments we made in our city.
And how do you think that they go about achieving that?
Well, I think first of all, we need to get much more parent involvement and community involvement in our schools. I think that's something we can do. I think the K through 8 needs to become the school districts all in general need to be much more integrated with the city council.
Absolutely, yeah.
And on top of that, I think we need, if we provide the leadership in the school board and in the school district, we have so many resources from industry and also from the community here who's very, very supportive. We can draw those in, but I think it's very important that we provide that leadership and then people will follow.
So besides Mountain View schools, what other part of the community are you involved in?
Oh, I've done a lot of things over the years. I think that's a very important thing to be when you're on a public position, to be very integrated in the community, know a lot of people. Last year I was a graduate of Leadership Mountain View. I've been on the PTA, involved in the schools for 5 years. I've attended every school board meeting for the last 2 years. I'm on the board member of the Day Workers Center. And
what's involved in that?
Well, we're helping right now. We have a work program to help the families, the parents, find jobs in the city so that they don't have to move out of the area, so the kids can stay here and benefit from a tremendous education.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, that went fast.
Yes, and I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.